You know, I'm not even going to lie. I thought this conversation between the whole men and women's sports, men in the women's restrooms, you know, little boys and little girls' bathrooms in public schools, I thought that all of that shit was done and over with. Because despite what they will tell you, oh, they've been around for thousands of years. Bullshit. I went to public school. Everybody I know went to public school. There's not a single person that I know, nor have I ever seen this issue happen. Okay? Obama brought all that bullshit. Now here we are. They took a mental illness and turned it into a fucking trend. Now you got kids all over the place. I'm trans. God help their soul. I mean, they're pathetic. They're pitiful. The other day, I had to call PayPal, and the girl gets on the phone, and she's like, "Oh, good afternoon. My name is and my pronouns are," and I'm like, "Lady, let me just stop you right there. I don't care about your pronouns. Don't bother telling me your pronouns. This isn't a getting to know you thing. I don't give a shit about you." This is what I told her too. I was like, I have a problem. I need you to solve it. That's it. You don't even have to call me by my name. I don't care. Just solve my problem so I can get off this phone, please. You know, that's how you deal with these people. You got to start dealing with it. Stop being polite. I'm tired of the politeness, man. Yeah, I get, you know, but it only goes so far, you know. It's hateful if you don't play along. Fuck that shit. I will never play along, and neither should you. The pushback needs to happen stronger than it has. So I'm sure you've all heard, and this has happened before, but the latest one that I've heard about, this lady at Gold's Gym, she goes in there, and she's undressed, and then next thing you know, she looks up, and there's a dude standing right there, naked right there with her. She had a problem with it. She went apeshit. What'd they do? They revoked her gym membership. It's fucking nuts. You're siding with the wrong person. And I hope to God you sue. I really do. I hope this woman sues Gold Gym.
Gold Gym! Men! Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room! And that's why I'm getting kicked out, and I want to make sure the girls know! The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room! No one's saying shit! And I'm fucking done with it! It's fucking stupid! It's dangerous! Me naked in front of a man without my permission! But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all! I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room! And sorry. Did you tell me or not that women like to see dick? Exactly! No! Now he knows how to be...
Well, at least one guy's standing up. He's a better man than me, because I'd have drug his bitch ass outside. You're getting the hell up out of here, boy. We don't play... See, they only pull this shit in certain designated areas. They're not going to go everywhere abroad and do this shit. They're not dumb. You come to where I live and pull that bullshit, that's an ass-kicking deluxe right there waiting for you, bud. And we don't play this men... I was born in the wrong body. Well, you about to get knocked out of that body, one way or the other. Shit.
Be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We haven't assaulted the boys. No. You can't get rid of me for this.
See, that ain't nobody that identifies as a woman. That's just a twinkle-toed pansy right there, a pervert. That's what he is. He's probably got a whole collection, a whole shoebox full of shots that he's taken of women while they were in the bathroom. And we've seen that happen before, too.
Well, listen, I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
See, somebody should have went in there and drug his bitch ass out of there. That's what should have happened. There's no discussion. I'm sick and tired of the fucking bullshit. It's been debunked. Nobody agrees with you. You're a liar. I don't care about, no, you're not a gonophilia. You're a pervert. You someone who gets some kind of gratification by cross-dressing. You're sick. Nobody, I don't care, even the people that tell you you are. You're not. They're just trying to be polite to you. I'm going to tell you the truth along with everybody else I know. You're just a dude in a fucking dress, or in this case, I don't know what the hell he was wearing. I don't know what kind of earrings he had on.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym, and I think this is probably happening at gyms across America.
Nope.
We're like...
Not where I live.
Trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there. And
You should have whooped his ass. That's what you should have done. You should have whooped his ass.
this boy, boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed the sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or
File an incident report with who? Are you going to call the cops or are you just going to file it to the regional manager of the gym? I mean, what are you going to do? You're supposed to be calling the cops. This is a fucking pervert. He's not supposed to be in there. There's no listen, we're done with it, okay? It's over. You've lost. The head has been cut off the snake. At this point now, you're just pissing people off.
you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel? That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel, I'd like to think. And I get it, like, everybody has their own things, and I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever their sexual orientation is or whatever they decide. So I'm not transphobic, and I'm not homophobic. I'm not straightophobic.
Don't worry, sweetheart. You can't be transphobic because there's no such thing as trans. And there's no such thing as transphobic. Oh, and by the way, there's no such thing as homophobic either. Okay? You find me either one of those phobias in one of the books of Manics and Phobias and I'll kiss your ass.
I'm not racist. None of these things. I just believe in treating people how I want to be treated. Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why are women making the laws? And if you really want to fucking...
No. Sugar, you don't want women to make the laws because it was women that voted for that shit. It was women that allowed it. Honest to God, look at the demographics, man. Look at the votes. It was all women. Women are the ones that voted to push that shit. And the effeminate men.
You be safe and feel good. Why don't we just make trans restrooms?
Fuck that. Why the hell are we going to cater to a bunch of fucking psychopaths when we can easily just reopen the institutions and put them back in it where they belong? Why don't we just do that? We got all the buildings. We got all the buildings. They're just sitting there. You want to start creating jobs? Reopen the asylums. There'll be jobs all over the place.
Because it ain't right. The way I feel right now, and don't come into my comments about he gay, he ain't looking at you. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's about a feeling, yo. Like, if you never been a little girl who been touched or been through some shit, you won't understand that feeling. And you've never been a little girl.